Oh my god. Hey guys, so for today's tutorial I wanted to do something a bit different. I added a few little freckles onto my face, as you can see. Hopefully you can see. If you're like, what the hell is that on your face? That is exactly what it is. I wanted to spice up the tutorial, do something a bit different than I naturally would. And I haven't played with eyeshadows in so long, my skills are slacking. So I thought that I would challenge myself today and do a little eyeshadow look. It's got me feeling like it's more of a fall look, but we are headed into fall. So if you're interested in how I got this look, then continue watching. So for starters, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop concealer, and I'm just going to use it all over my lid to coat the eye before we lay down the eyeshadow. So I just take the wand and dispense a little all over, and then I'm going to go in with a brush to pat it out. So I'm going to take a Morphe 224 brush, and I'm just going to pat the concealer all over my lid before we lay down the shadows. And I actually like the concealer because it allows me to clean up the brow, just making it look a little bit sharper. I'm going to start with this shade right here with the M441. This shade right here is called Naked. So I'm just going to take this brush and swiftly start it in my upper crease area. And this is what we call our transition shade. Fortunately for us, Kylie Cosmetics comes with mirrors now, because this is what I'm going through. And just going back and forth in my upper crease area, really buffing it out until I get the payoff that I desire. Now that I feel like the shade is deep enough, I am going to move on to the next shade in the palette. So the next shade I'm using in her palette is called Beach with my M433 brush, and I am just going to take this in the crease area. So I take the shade in my crease area, and the crease area is really, you're going to feel the indentation of where your eyeball is, and you just want to press in and just follow that shape round. And that is going to be where the crease shade goes. So with the crease shade, it's very easy just to take the brush. You don't want to really jam it in there, but you want to press in and just go around your eyeball. And that's just going to create that shape that we need. I haven't done eyeshadow so long, especially the whole summer. It just hasn't been a thing for me, that when I tried to start doing these eyeshadow looks again, it was really bad, and I just felt like, whoa, you don't know how to do anything anymore. So I kind of lost my confidence with it. And I posted a video maybe 2 videos ago, and the eyeshadow just looks horrible on one side, and I so badly want to delete the video, but I just try to tell myself, like, it happens, you're human, you're not a makeup artist, like, you love makeup, you're doing this for fun, let it be. Make sure you're following your eyeball and then winging this out so it blends into the other shadow. I'm just going to dip back in to intensify. I find it so funny that when you do an eye look on one eye, it takes so long, but when you know what to do, it's just 2 seconds on the other eye. I always wish that I could just do 2 seconds all together when it comes to eye makeup. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is Almond. What I love about it is just like such a rich brown. I didn't expect that in the pan. It does look light. I didn't know if it was going to be like purple or a brown. I'm taking my e.l.f. brush and I'm dabbing the almond color at the end of my eye, and with this we always create a V shape. So we want to take it towards the end of our eyelash here, deepen it up just because it doesn't need to be organized right now, and we're just depositing that pigment, and we can go upwards toward the crease, dabbing lightly, we don't want to drag, and then we could do that in the opposite direction. So we're going upward, and then we're going downward. So it's like an arrow going this way, you could say, or we usually call it an outer V. So I took a little more pigment, and I'm just going to deepen that up and go upward more, and then drag it out. So we're using this Kylie brush just so that way we can have more of an impact with the shade and a more seamless blend. I always want to plan out my videos, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this look and follow this picture, and it never works out for me that way. I'm one of those people that just have to do everything on a whim. It's more creative that way, and I honestly pick the colors when I pick them as I sit down. Anytime that I plan for anything, it just never turns out the way that I want it to. so it takes me so long to do eye looks. So I have a Morphe 224 and my concealer applicator, and I'm just using this so I can cut my crease and lay down a new eyeshadow for the lid shade. Next, I'll be taking my Urban Decay flat shader brush and dipping into the shade Dubai, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid area. So I'm laying that shade Dubai all over my lid. And I have to make sure that I get it up high just because I have lidded eyelids, so it will cover my work if I don't cut the crease high enough. So I am taking this Morphe 212 brush. It's more detailed. Just going over that line to make it a bit sharper. So I go back in with that Kylie Cosmetics brush and I just make sure that the two colors meet and they blend out. So I do take this Kylie brush and I'm just deepening out the outer V again and making sure that everything is blended together. I'm going to take that brown shade on a Morphe 124 brush and then just try to create a line across. But with this shade, I'm going to pack the color on more so it comes out deeper. I'm sorry guys, it is so hard to do a detailed look and then pay attention to the camera, not look in the monitor, not look in the mirror so much. So then I'm gonna go back in with that first brush. It's the Morphe 441, and I'm just gonna buff in all these colors together in a sense, just to make sure that we have a nice little gradient and everything is blended out. I'm gonna go in with that Morphe 124 brush again, and I'm just going close to the lash line and smoking it out. So I'm going in with that shade Beach that we used for our crease area and just smoking out the first shade that we put down. I also feel so weird creating an eye look with makeup on first when I usually do eyes first. I feel like it can get very messy. So I go in with the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara and I'm just coating my lashes. I put on falsies just because it looks better sometimes with a dramatic look, but I promise you I hate falsies. I'm not trying to come off as a connoisseur or whatever, but I would like to think that you think I do my makeup well. But when you think about how much goes into a face full of makeup, something's bound to happen if you don't take your time. I'm going to be taking this Morphe M431 and this shade right here, Penny, and I'm just going to be taking this on my inner corner. I think I'm going to do a bit of Penny on my brow bone. I'm going to be using these Lilly Galici lashes, and this is in the style Miami, and I am so bad at putting lashes on. So the makeup look isn't completed just yet. I want to go in with a blush. I'm going to be using this Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Crush, and I'm going to go in with this Luxie blush brush. I'm going to dip it in, tap some off, and then just brush it onto my skin. I love this blush brush so much because I feel like it disperses the blush, any blush, just so well on the cheeks. So for highlight today, I'm going to be going in with this Dose of Colors highlight in the shade Fuego. So I'm going to be taking my M330 brush, dipping into the shade, and applying it onto my cheekbone. This is so beautiful. Whew. Girl, do you see that? So I'm going to go in with this Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lip, and this is in the shade Tipsy. So I'm just going to place this all over my lip area. I feel like I went in like a savage. So I want to add a lip gloss on top, and I'm going to be going in with MAC's lip gloss in the shade Fashion Punch. And this just added the hint of juiciness that I needed in the center. I feel like I can add a few more freckles. They disappeared. And to create these freckles, I'm just using my Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So guys, this is the finished look. It's been so long since I've done a makeup look with eyeshadow and eyelashes and give you the whole full beat. So thank you guys so much for watching today's tutorial. If you're not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button so I know that you liked today's video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I come out with another video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.